Yeah, it's great to be back in Dunedin. It's one of those things that it doesn't feel like that long ago I was here. I've bumped into almost everyone that I knew. I've seen Jamie Joseph, I've seen the CEO, I've seen Pete, I haven't seen many of the players. Andrew Hall's managed to drop off a shirt for me to get signed. Unbelievable. But yeah, it's good. I mean, obviously I got a little bit disorientated when we came in last night. I haven't stayed at was it the Pleasure Palace or the Paradise Palace or something, wherever we are in this part of town. I realised we're only 10 minutes away from the stadium, so it was good to be back there today. I'm a Highlanders man through and through. I have. Obviously, due to the time difference in the UK, normally when I'm coming in for for an away trip or a team run day at WAS, it's normally on the big screens. I've seen the boys carving up. Obviously, they're very close to getting to the playoffs, which is amazing. Obviously, after last year's season. Yeah, I think it taught me, some of the important rules that perhaps I've forgotten about rugby. Especially some of the stuff off the field in terms of camaraderie, about enjoying my rugby. In the UK we have a very long, drawn-out season. It's very commercialised over here. It kind of was what rugby is all about. Having a beer in the change rooms with the guys afterwards, win or lose, travelling round, small squads, so you got to know everyone really well, and obviously just wanting to play with the ball. And I think some of the approaches to coaching as well that Jamie and his guys put into place, it was very different. I think in the UK we're kind of quite drill orientated. And we're going away from that now. But it was my first sort of experience of that kind of 11 on 11, 15 on 11 kind of team play and that kind of training, and obviously getting to travel to Australia and South Africa was amazing. I've got a few memories of the Highlanders. One of the ones that really sticks out in my mind was I got invited shooting one day with Whopper and Horry, and obviously being an English gentleman, I got on all my best tweeds and jacket, etc., and thought we were going to do some sort of civilised shooting. And I turned up, I was extremely overdressed. The shooting involved hanging off the back of a pickup truck with an 8-shot shotgun, shooting, rabbits or whatever it was, and it was not particularly gentlemanly, and I was stuck out like a sore thumb, and I really haven't lived it down to this day. Well, I mean, there is a story where obviously not my leaving do, but our end of season do at my house in Dunedin, which got a little bit out of hand. Some of the boys tried to light a fire in the garden. Some of my clothes might have ended up on that fire. That was a little bit. I couldn't realise what they were saying, that they really liked me and getting rid of me or trying to burn all my stuff up. I'm trying to think what else. We obviously had a good away trip, and we played the Queensland Reds. Muff of fear, the prop really let himself down on that bus journey. I think the bus has had to be scrapped since that journey. He possibly had a little bit too much, Coca-Cola, which was a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I would definitely take Malachi Fakatua home with me. The guy's unreal. I've just watched him carving up all season. He's obviously a big unit, takes care of himself, and he seems to source cries for fun. No, I've known Harry for a couple of years. He's obviously a rugby fan, and then through a friend of a friend. I know the Highlanders backroom staff. Used to be Doug Sweeney before he jumped ship like a rat, but that's what these guys do. We're very keen to know that I was friends with Harry, but unfortunately it's just a mere acquaintance. I haven't been out socialising for a while. I've got to have every confidence in my England side. I think the guys did extremely well last week. I think they pushed the All Blacks. We all know they're an unbelievably quality side, but we've come here to win some games, and there's been some big changes this week in our team. Hopefully the boys are going to be better than we were last week, and I'd like to say England get the win.